I was originally afraid to share with you guys what I've been doing. At the time, I still really cared what other people thought. I had never been so miserable. Very disappointed in me, and I think that's what hurt the most. Like, one day this will be my career, this is gonna be important. Hey guys, my name is Rachel Lynn. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been following me on any of the socials, you know that I've had a big secret for the last 6 to 9 months. And I've decided to let y'all in on what has been going on in my life. I'm a very upfront and honest person. I do not like secrets. I'm as transparent as it comes, just a complete open book. And on social media, I've been saying how I feel like you don't get to see like the full person, you don't get the full story, you only get told what people want you to hear. It's just a fake concept. I'm preaching one thing and doing another, and that just isn't really me. So I decided to let you guys in on it. I was originally afraid to share with you guys what I've been doing because I thought that my friends and family would judge me, like anyone would judge me for what I've been doing. At the time, I still really cared what other people thought. I just complete people pleaser, worried what people are thinking, saying, like I just want to make everybody happy. And I just wasn't really ready for people to kind of shame me, I guess you would say. Like that's kind of what I've been getting when I do say what I've been doing. Not a whole lot of people support it. A lot of people think I should be doing something else with my time, but you know what? It's time for me to beat to my own drum and do what makes me happy instead of other people. So if you're wondering, where the heck am I am sitting in the bathroom in the shower. This right here is where every single thing started, where every idea came from, just my whole inspiration, every single thing. So one night, CJ and I were having a really deep conversation about what we want out of life, what we want to do with our life, like what our dreams are, what our goals are, just some crazy ideas, whatever it is. Like every now and then we should get these like deep conversations. And then you could tell at the time I really didn't know what I wanted to do. Kind of lost. I was super stressed out with school and just like so much was going on. And I said, you know what I've always wanted to do? I said, you know what? My like out of reach goal has always been like something that you wanted to do your entire life, but you just thought it was just too crazy and wouldn't happen in your lifetime. You wouldn't be able to do something like that. Well, mine was to have my own fashion line, have my own brand, have my own clothes. That is what my out of reach goal was. I thought it was an out of reach goal. And he's like, you know what? I could see you doing something like that. Like he said, that would be perfect. He said, set up a YouTube and start marketing on there, just getting everything ready and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's true. I'm not like a big camera person, not big cameras. I don't really like stuff like that. Right then and there is when I was like, you know what? I was like, I probably could do that. We both bounced ideas off each other, like what we think would be great for this like brand, this company, or whatever I was planning on doing. I said I wanted to sell clothes and I wanted to help people who can't like accessorize, can't decide what to wear, can't wear a bunch of clothes, like a bunch of different ways and stuff like that. I was like, I want to help people. That would be amazing, but you know what? I'm still in college. I can't do it till I'm after college. I just have too much on my plate. I won't be able to do it. And I think I was like, I wouldn't want to do it by myself. I wouldn't know where to start. I just got all these negative thoughts in my head. So then a couple days go by, I'm like, I go and have dinner at my parents' house, and my mom just came back from California or wherever, Mexico, wherever she went. And she said, you know what, Rachel, I want to do? I want to do a online clothing store. What? Oh, you do? An online clothing store? She's like, yeah, we can just sell clothes on Amazon or just do stuff like that. And I'm like, well, you know, I was like, that's kind of cool. I think that would be a great idea. And in my head, maybe this is kind of perfect. This is meant to be. CJ, I just had this conversation a couple nights ago about what I truly want to do with my life, what my true passion is. I said, well, you know what? I said, I think that DJ would be able to help us out and Dad would be able to help us out because they both have their own businesses. They would be able to tell us where to go, how to start. And she's like, all right, so whatever. So we set up a meeting for the very next day to get every single thing out, like what we want, what we're gonna do, our dreams, our goals, and everything. And I was just so excited because my entire life I've been obsessed with clothes, absolutely obsessed. If I go into a store, I have to buy some clothes related. It does not even matter. It has to be something in the fashion world. It could be like underwear, like lipstick, just anything that would go with fashion and beauty. Like that just has been my entire life. When I was younger, I wasn't your average girl. I didn't say, I want toys. If I wanted a toy, it was a baby doll, but I wanted clothes to go with baby dolls because I wanted a dress. And I would just ask for clothes for myself. I just wanted clothes. My birthday was in January and everyone would be like, what do you want? I was like, money. Money so I can go buy myself bathing suits. Like I just have an obsession with clothes and just all the things. But anyway, this right here is where everything happened, where it sparked my crazy idea and where all of my other ideas have come into You are crazy. You just want attention so bad. Okay, so this right here is where everything started. It was my dad sitting here, my mom, myself, CJ. Mom and I were sitting here saying ideas on what we want to do. She originally wanted to sell clothes on like Amazon or something, and I personally did not want to do that. I wanted to sell clothes on like an online shop. I didn't know really the term online boutique yet. I just wanted to do like online clothes because I didn't want a store. Because I feel like stores are starting to dwindle, and it's very difficult, I feel like, now to have a regular store. Like I feel like even top stores like American Eagle and Hollister and all them don't even carry as much clothes as they used to, and you go on their website and they have so much more clothes. I just spilled that all over me. Oh my goodness. That would have been awful. Anyway, so that necessarily wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to do an online boutique. So then we sat here and we're like, okay, you know what? Let's come up with a name. We want a solid name. I guarantee you, we busted out like 20,000 names between the both of us. And I don't know if you know this or not, but my dog, her name is Willow, and a family named Brooke. I'm not sure if it was mom or I feel like she came up with the name Willowbrook. I was like, that's it. That's the name we're going with. Willowbrook. I love it, hands down. I don't want to name it anything else. That is perfect. Willowbrook Boutique. Shop Willowbrook. Everything. So then we sat down here. I went on to GoDaddy.com and I searched up Willowbrook. Willowbrook was taken. So many different things were taken. So I said, okay, you know what? It's no big deal. You know what? It doesn't need to be willowbrookboutique.com or Willowbrook. Willowbrook Boutique is too long, and if it's not Willowbrook, it's okay. So we end up going with Shop Willowbrook. So I have a Shopify website now as well. Like the same night, as soon as we bought the domain on GoDaddy, we got the website and the email addresses, and I made a Shopify account for it. So I pretty much had everything ready to go. And next was clothes. We're like, so do we design clothes or do we just buy clothes from overseas and sell them? Like, which one would be the best thing? And originally I wanted to make clothes. I wanted to design everything, completely lay it out, just completely do it in that way. That's just what I wanted. But it's really hard to do that. You need to know fabric, size, you just need to know a lot that I honestly did not have that knowledge. So that is definitely something down the road that I would love to do, to sit down and design clothes. Like that would just make my heart like the happiest thing ever. So instead we were able to find some websites to help us find the clothes. There was Alibaba, Fashion Go. There was a bunch of different places that you can go. So we searched online different clothes and we decided, so this was back in probably March, we decided that, you know what, we'll do, summer is like almost here. We won't have time to get everything ready. We'll do winter clothes, which is cool. I was totally down to do winter clothes. That's my favorite time of year, is winter and fall clothes wise. Like I love the heat. I like layers and everything. So I was absolutely happy to shop for winter and fall stuff. So I started going on and doing that. I decided that I wanted to go to a trade show, like trade show, expo, or whatever you call it. And so you need a business license to even go to these places. So I got online and looked up all these different places, and I realized I need a business. So I contacted mom. My parents, they both have their own business, so they know how this stuff goes. So I set up with my mom and my dad. We got a business license for Willowbrook. So then we contacted these places. There was one in Vegas and one in New York and North Carolina, and they wouldn't let me come to them because I didn't have my business license in time. I didn't have it in time for it. And then you also had to have like it was like a check or something for your first purchase. It just didn't make any sense. Like you pretty much already have to have your business going to be able to go to these shows, is what happened to me in my experience. I don't know if it's because I was young and I didn't have connections. I'm sure if you had connections, you could do it way easier and get all your stuff done and it would be completely fine. But that clearly wasn't my case, doing it kind of research by myself. So then I went on to this website, which I didn't know any better at the time. I went on to Alibaba.com or whatever. All companies are pretty much based in China, but you can get every single thing. You can get a bunch of wholesale items over there and sent here. I started looking up stuff on there and I was super excited, just buying stuff, putting stuff in my cart. And then I was like, you know what, I need to go this a smart way. What I had done is I took a Excel spreadsheet and I put the name of every single company that I had been in contact with or what, and I would take the picture, screenshot the picture, put it onto the Excel spreadsheet. Then I would put the model number, the color I wanted, the size, price, the sample price, the regular price, just everything already laid out for me, so I knew how much everything was gonna cost for me. I did that for a while, and I was sending pictures back and forth to mom. We got on the website Slack, and her and I, we are very similar, but we had two different tastes in clothes, so we just had a bunch of conflicting views. She came to me and she said, you know what, she said, you'll do it. She said, I'll help you out with whatever you need, but we just kind of have two different views and stuff. I agree, you know, it's hard to go into business with family. Her and I are both very strong-headed women, so you can just see how it was going. We were just like butting heads. Nothing really crazy came out of it or not, just like clothes or whatnot. And then I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, actually I don't even have a logo. So I'm freaking out trying to make a logo. I downloaded Adobe Photoshop, no clue how to work it, and I'm getting super frustrated. So this is when I go to CJ and I'm like, listen babe, like I don't know how to make a logo and I'm stressing out over a logo. And he's like, you know what, it's all good, I'll help you out. So he went on there and he is like a whiz with like everything and made me the logo Willowbrook. I just wanted words. I didn't want anything like crazy, like I just wanted words in like a circle or whatever. So he did that for me, exactly what I wanted, and I loved it. So then now all the companies that I'm in contact with, I'm getting, they do their tags. A lot of the companies do the tags for you. So I'm Alibaba, I'm sending them, can you make the tags or do I have to provide the tags? Like these are the questions that you need to ask them. You need to ask them. A lot of times they send you free samples. This was not my case, maybe because mine closed, I don't know, it's fine. So I sent them the logos and a lot of companies were cool with it and stuff, but also I need to say is the China and the United States on the East Coast are two different time zones. None of them really respond to you until like after midnight. So I'd be up to like midnight till like 3, just contacting back and forth because that's the only time you can get the conversation to go back and forth and actually find out the information that you need. And there's like a language barrier, but I'm making a whole nother video about Alibaba and all the stuff that I went through on that end because I just want to take you guys through every single step that has happened, is happening, just what's going on. This was me 6 months ago, 6, 8, 9 months, whatever, however long months. So I was having an absolute blast just trying to look for clothes, figure out what works, figure out styles, and I just had all of these like great ideas. So I was a full-time college student. I don't have your average like college student like scenario, to be honest with you. I went to Salisbury University. I was a psych major. I wanted to be a psychiatrist at the time. That is what I wanted to do, like hands down, couldn't tell me anything different, like didn't matter, that's what I wanted. I'm a perfectionist, everything has to be perfect, and especially when it came to school. It wasn't like your average college student. I didn't go to one college party, not one college party. I did not go to any. I had all A's. I know it sounds absolutely impossible to do in college, but I had all A's. I was just like killing it. I was doing a great job, but I was so miserable. I was so unhappy. I was crying every single night. I was up so late because everything had to be perfect. I'm like, this is my career. Like one day this will be my career. This is gonna be important. I'm gonna be dealing with other people's kids, other people's lives. It had to be perfect to me. It's probably a good thing that I was doing everything perfect, but it just was getting so much. I had never been so miserable. I took a winter course because I was like, I just want to get out of this place. I cannot stand it. I just had severe anxiety. I just was all over the place. I would go to the gym twice a day trying to get out my anger, but like while I'm at the gym, I'm thinking all the stuff I need to do, planning everything out to the T. It was just the most stressful time of my life, and not a good kind of stress. I like to be kind of like under pressure, get things done. That's how I work best, but not in that way whatsoever. So straight A's, just doing really good, not going out. I didn't have any friends in college. I really didn't. I didn't hang out with anybody when I first started. I didn't do any stuff my freshman year to kind of get me friends, and then it just everybody kind of already clicked together. So I ended up coming to live at home because I didn't want to be there at all. I only stayed there on campus for a semester. It just wasn't my thing. I just didn't like it. I didn't enjoy dressing up, like hooching, going out partying and getting like drunk on school nights. Like that's just who I was, and I just didn't enjoy it. The whole atmosphere, I just didn't enjoy. Even the sororities, they wanted me to join those, and I was like, I just don't want to join those. I just don't really think it's me. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. So I went to my mom and dad and I said to them, I want to take a semester off, a year off or something and pursue my business full time. I have a great job right now. I'm a behavioral therapist. I was like, I make pretty good money right now. I'm not saying this, I'm gonna do this forever, but I'd rather pursue my career in fashion. And like any other parent, I think they were so so disappointed. I knew that they were, and it broke my heart that they were disappointed because, you know, they were agreed to pay for my college and I wasted their money, and I still feel so bad for it. And one day hopefully I can pay them back off every single penny, because it was my choice to drop out and not finish. So they were very disappointed in me, and I think that's what hurt the most, that they would be disappointed in me, because I just wanted them to be like, yeah, follow your dreams, you should do it. But you know that I've been telling everybody my entire life, I'm like, I'm gonna be a doctor. I was a little girl saying I want to be a doctor. Went all through high school, I want to be a doctor. I love helping people. I just love it. And like, I was thriving in college academics, which is so rare, and it just didn't fit. I just had this gut feeling that it wasn't right. It wasn't what I want to do. I know it's not for everybody, and I know I hate people who are like, oh, people, they don't try. And I got a lot of crap saying that I'm weak, that I gave up, that survival of the fittest, weeding out the weak and everything. And comments like that, like they really hurt. But I mean, I get it. A lot of people don't understand. They think college, job, marriage, family, like I understand 110% where everybody's coming from, but I'd rather be happy. And my entire life I have been super structured. I didn't do anything really bad in high school. I could tell you every party I went to. I could count everyone. I could tell you everything that happened at those parties. I never snuck out. I did everything to the T. I was great to my parents. I didn't lie to my parents, other than getting pulled over 3 times, but they didn't know about that until recently. That is the only secret I had. I was pretty good. I just was a complete people pleaser. I didn't want to make anybody upset. I didn't want confrontation. I just tried to avoid everything. I'm kind of the mediator. But I said, you know what? It's my time to make myself happy. I felt like I was just under so much pressure, because I just felt like I needed to be a doctor. I needed to do it. I just needed it so people knew that I did well for myself, that like I was making a good choice, that I was following the road. But it really wasn't what I wanted to do anymore. I felt so lost, and I don't think I can see myself sitting in a job all the time, just sitting there listening to somebody else, and it's just not what I really wanted or imagined myself to do. This is my first time why did I just do that? It's my first time even telling anybody really that I'm not in school. I'm not going back to school. And it was really hard for me to say because of the judgment. I was just so scared that my friends and family would judge me, which everybody probably will. And I need to know that it's okay. It is what it is. You guys can call me a failure, whatever you want to do. But for the people that want to stick around and see what I do, that'd be pretty amazing. So my tip for anybody out there who's wanting to go against the grain, I really think that you should. I feel like you would be so much happier. I'm still chugging along, still figuring everything out, but I'm here right now to tell you what has gone through my mind, what I've been doing every step of the way. This is not it. This is episode 1. There's much more to come. Everything else, what I've done, how to navigate the system of when trying to make your own business, be your own little entrepreneur. I say that word so country. Anyway, just trying to help you guys who are trying to build your own business, build your own brand, do your own thing. There's really nothing stopping you. Like, if, you know, find a good job, support yourself, do what you need to do, move back in with your parents. You don't know what steps to take, what to do next. I have so many more tips coming up for you, and just sharing every single secret that there is, because you know what? Why can't we all grow together? It doesn't have to be a competition. You know, people are gonna fall in love with your personality and your brand. It's not really for the people that chase the better deal, but they're gonna chase the better deal, but they're gonna be people that'll stick through it just because it's you. So thank you guys so much for watching. It has been a lot of me talking just like nonsense, but I really hope it's gonna help someone else out who is like going through the same thing, kind of not knowing what you want to do in life. But I'm here to help you guys every step of the way, show you what's going on through my mind, every single thing that I've done. I will have a whole slew of videos coming up about business tips, what I do, how to navigate, just step-by-step process, like how to do it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you stick around to see more, and I cannot wait to share all of the information with you for the next video. So I will see you guys later.